Welcome to Monster Digital Agency tutorial platform. Today, I'm going to teach you how to set up call conversion or call tracking in Google Ads using Tag Manager. How to set up phone tracking using Google Tag Manager in Google Ad interface. Now, if you are running a business or advertising a business in Google Ads, and the aim of the business is to receive phone calls from people who are looking for your business, then this tutorial is for you. You are wondering how you will track phone call from people who are looking for your services. Now, this tutorial is for you because I'm going to walk you through on how you can create a conversion goal for phone calls, then how you can integrate this tracking mechanism using Tag Manager. So maybe you'll be struggling all this while and you are running Google Ad and you don't know when people clicks your ad, whether they people are calling your business through your ad or through organic traffic or through direct traffic, because there are a lot of traffic that can through which people can locate you, like direct traffic, like organic traffic or Google Ad. But in this tutorial, I'm going to help you solve the puzzle that will enable you to understand how you can now say for sure that this phone call you receive is from people who sees your ad and click on your ad. Don't forget that this is Mosa Digital Agency free tutorial platform. For you to get all the details regarding our tutorial, just subscribe to our tutorial platform on YouTube channel. Hit the bell notification symbol so that you get notification whenever we release similar tutorial. Okay, the first thing you have to do is to go to your conversion goal. For you to set up this tracking, you have to go to your conversion goal. Now you click on conversion, you click on summary. If you do that, it will take you to an interface where you will see all the listed tracking or conversion that you are tracking. So the first thing you have to do if you want to track phone uh, calls or your business is, first of all, is to create a conversion action called phone tracking. Now, how do you do it? You will come here, you will create, you go scroll down to create conversion action. You create conversion action. When you create conversion action, you will now see different types of conversion actions. You see website tracking, you see app tracking, phone call, and import. Now, our interest for this tutorial is phone call, how to track phone call in your business. Okay, before we come to this level, I want to show you, like, this is a business that is looking for a locksmith business that solely depend on receiving phone calls from people who are looking for emergency locksmith. Maybe you're driving on the road and your car packed on, maybe because of a local service, you left your key inside and you walked out. And of course, you'll be looking for a locksmith services. So Quickkeys LC is render this service. And if you look at here, this is a phone number. This is also call us today. Now, if somebody discover this business through Google Ads and now click on this, any of this phone call, Google will record it or track it. That is the sense of this tutorial. How do you now track that this call actually came from Google Ads? So we'll go back to our Google Ad interface. We'll select phone call. When you select phone call, what you're going to do is, there are options. Select the source of the phone calls you would like. One is call from ad using call access or call ad. Now this one is if you are running ads and you added what we call extension, where people can click on your ad. Just they will place a direct call to your business without visiting the website. That is the first option. The option is call to a phone number on your website. Now, this one is what I have just demonstrated, like in this scenario, where somebody visits your website and now decide to place a phone call directly on your website. We call it website call tracking or website call conversion. So another one is a click on your number on your mobile website. If you have a website and you just want to track a click on it, but for this tutorial, we are going to concentrate on how to track a call to a phone number on your website, so that when people place it a call on your website, they will you'll be able to track and say they've called you for 5 minutes, they've called you for 10 minutes. In this way, you'll be able to account for your Google ad spend, how much you are spending on ad, and how much phone calls that you are receiving through the ad. So I will click here and select then. I'll click continue. So now the next thing you have to do is to include, to add the business, the conversion name. So I'm going to name this test phone tracking. Now I name it text phone tracking because it's just for the text, it's just for this tutorial. So it is advised that you name the conversion in line in a way that it will be organized so that you will be able to remember the conversion action, because the name is what defines the conversion action in your Google ad. Now, you will, after you name it, you say the value. Now, the value here is what is the value of this call. For example, if in these locksmith services, if somebody place a call in this, I'm looking for a locksmith services. Locksmith service can range from $200 to $500 to $1,000. So, and if somebody actually call you, does it actually place a call to your business? Is to discuss and say, hey, look, my car is packed up. How much will you use to come and fix uh, these issues? And when are you going to come? Then the person will book you online. It's not all the cases that these calls result to business. So, but once that call is placed, we count it as a lead. So now, in this case, you check the average value of what this call mean, or the what in your business. So in this case, I'm going to add $100. So I scroll down. Then I'm going to select one. Now count means if somebody place a call, call your business through Google ad advertising, and while you people are talking, the person drop the call and now call back again. Now the best way is, so that Google will not surcharge you or double charge you, is to select count one, meaning that even if a particular number calls back 10 times, it will count it as one. In this case, you will be able to report the values or the counting of your phone calls, so that you will not say you got 10 calls while that 10 calls actually came from one person. So that is the essence of this count. Now we are going to select destination number. Now, destination number, here we will select United States, because the number we are going to use for this tracking is actually a United States based number. So I'm going to copy the number from the website. So I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to select it, and I'll come here and I will place the number as it appears on the website. I will also repeat the number. Ensure that you copy the number as it appears on the website. So now another important thing that you would like to note is the duration of the call. Now, here by default it is 60 seconds, which is a minute. Now you ask yourself, depending on the type of business you are running, how many seconds or minutes do you think that the person would engage with you over phone conversation that will make sense to your business, which you will feel satisfied that a deal has been sealed or a contact has been sealed? So now in this, I'm going to use 30 seconds, and I'll click create. Don't forget that what we are trying to do is to set up this Google ad conversion, the phone tracking using Google Tag Manager. Now here are where the Google Tag Manager comes in hand. You have created conversion action. Now set up the tag to add to your website. Now you have installed, the option that you have is to install this yourself, email the tag, or use Google Tag Manager. Now, when you install yourself means that you are going to the back end of your website to install the conversion, create the conversion action manually and install it by either using a plugin, or you email this tag to your web development team who will implement it on the back end of your website. But this tutorial is how to track phone call using Tag Manager. So having set this thing up, what we are going to do is to select Tag Manager. Now at this stage, this tutorial assumes that you have learned how to set up or create a Tag Manager account so that you will be able to set this thing up. So what we'll do, this is the Tag Manager where we want to install it. This is a collection of a tag manager that we are managing. So we are going to go to the particular tag manager account and have it installed. Okay, so let's look at the business that we want to, the tag manager account that where we want to install this. So now if you are here on this interface, if you reach this interface, this is where you have the tags, new tags. So for you to install this phone tracking using Google Tag Manager, what you do, having set up your Tag Manager, if you have not familiarized on how to set up Tag Manager, you can drop every question you have on the comment box and I will quickly respond to that, give you further details guide on how to create Tag Manager and how to set up this conversion. So what I'm going to do now is to I'll click on new tag. So if I click on new tag, okay, sorry, I click on new tag. So if I click on new tag, I will name this tag. So I'm going to name this tag. You can name it anything, but I'm going to name it test phone call tracking. Now, after naming it, you go to tag configuration. So you hit on tag configuration. If you hit on tag configuration, now the best is you go to search, go to your search. When you go to search, you type phone. If you didn't see anything, you tag Google Ads. Okay, so here we have it. This is Google Ad Call from website conversion. So you select the tag like this. Then Displayed phone number. You remember that the phone number we copied from this website is the phone number that we are tracking. So I will go to this place and I will click the phone number as it is. Then the conversion ID, the conversion ID is the conversion that we have created in Google Ads. So this is the conversion ID. So I will copy the conversion ID. So I'll copy the conversion ID. I will go back to my tag manager and I will place the conversion ID. Then the conversion label, I will go back to the Google Ad conversion action that we have created. Look at the conversion label. I will copy the conversion label. So I will copy this conversion label. Now you must ensure that you copied it correctly, because if you omit any of the letters or any of the digits, then it will not synchronize. You won't be able to track the phone call. So having copied that, I will go back to my tag manager and under conversion label, I will place it. Then I have to scroll down to triggering. Or now triggering, what you are talking when you are measuring triggering is where do you want these actions or this tracking to take place. Now phone call, if you go to website, the phone call appears almost on all the pages, and in any of the pages where the phone call is taken from, if it is the home page that the person placed the call, you would like to track it. If it is on the contact us page, so in this case, the triggering happens in all the pages. So under tag manager, you click on the edit button on the triggering, then you select all pages. Then after you select all pages, you click save. So when you click save, what you need to do is you publish what you have created. You go to submit button and you create publish. Create continue, and that's all. This is all you need on how to create or set up phone call tracking in Google Ads using Tag Manager. Just as I said, if you have any question, you drop it on the comment box and I will attend to it. And also don't forget, as I mentioned, to hit the subscriber button. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, subscribe so that you get notification whenever we release new tutorials. Thank you.